If your creatinine levels are slowly creeping up, it could be an early sign that your kidneys are working harder than they should, even if you don't feel anything unusual yet. I'm Dr. Mark Allen, and after working with kidney patients for over 15 years, let me be clear. Don't ignore even small changes in your lab results. Creatinine is a waste product from muscle activity that your kidneys are supposed to filter out daily. When it starts to build up in your blood, it often means your kidneys are struggling to keep things clean. And at that point, what you eat every day can make a big difference, for better or for worse. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 vegetables you can safely enjoy, 3 you should limit, and 1 simple lifestyle tip that can help your kidneys work more efficiently. I strongly encourage you to stick around until the end, because that final tip might just change the way you think about taking care of your kidney health at home. Not all vegetables are good for everyone, especially when your kidney function starts to decline. Here are 3 vegetables that may seem harmless but can actually put extra strain on your kidneys. And if you're keeping an eye on your creatinine levels, this is information you really shouldn't skip. Number 1. Spinach. Spinach is often seen as a superfood, packed with vitamins and minerals. But if you're dealing with kidney issues, this leafy green comes with a catch. It's very high in oxalates. Oxalates can bind with calcium in your body and contribute to the formation of kidney stones. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach contains about 750 mg of oxalates, which is well above the safe limit for people with reduced kidney function. On top of that, spinach is also relatively high in potassium. This becomes more concerning if you're blending spinach into smoothies or eating multiple servings without realizing the load it puts on your kidneys. If your doctor has advised you to limit potassium or oxalates, spinach may not be the safest choice. Better alternatives to consider: arugula, peppery, low in oxalates and potassium, a great fit for kidney-friendly diets. Romaine lettuce, cool, refreshing, and easier on the kidneys. Number 2. Potatoes. Potatoes are a staple in many American homes, but they pack a surprisingly high amount of potassium. A medium-baked potato can contain over 600 mg of potassium. That's nearly 1/3 of the daily recommended limit for someone with kidney disease. The issue isn't necessarily the potato itself. It's how it's prepared. If you don't take the time to soak and boil the potatoes properly, you could be taking in more potassium than your kidneys can safely handle. Another concern is how you cook them. Adding butter, cream, or salt can boost the phosphorus and sodium content, both of which add extra stress on your kidneys. Important tip: if you still want to enjoy potatoes, learn the right prep method. Peel, slice thin, soak in cold water for several hours, and boil at least twice to remove excess potassium. Number 3. Tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes may not be a big issue when eaten in moderation. But once they're concentrated in the form of tomato sauces, ketchup, or canned soups, their potassium and sodium levels go way up. Just half a cup of tomato sauce can contain over 450 mg of potassium and 400 mg of sodium. That's a heavy load for kidneys that are already struggling to filter waste properly. Tomatoes are also highly acidic, which may disturb the pH balance in your blood and worsen metabolic acidosis, a common concern in chronic kidney disease. Smart substitutes: roasted red bell peppers. Naturally sweet, low in potassium, and a great replacement for tomato sauce in many recipes. Beet-based sauces without vinegar. Smooth, slightly sweet, kidney-friendly, and easy to incorporate into everyday meals. Even if you need to limit certain foods, you can still enjoy flavorful, nutritious meals and support your kidney function by choosing the right vegetables. Here are 3 kidney-friendly options that are both safe and easy to include in your daily meals, especially if you're monitoring your creatinine levels. Among the vegetables that support kidney health while keeping potassium in check, kale stands out. It's a nutrient-dense leafy green with surprisingly low potassium, just about 79 mg per cup of raw kale, which is much lower than most other leafy greens. If your doctor has advised you to cut back on potassium due to elevated creatinine, adding kale to your routine is a smart and safe choice, and one that offers long-term benefits. But kale isn't just safe. It brings real value to your body. It's rich in vitamin C, which helps protect the nephron, the tiny filtering units in your kidneys, from oxidative stress. It's also high in beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A, which supports immune function, skin health, vision, and the lining of your urinary tract, all of which can be affected when kidney function declines. Kale is also a good source of magnesium and calcium, two minerals that play a key role in stabilizing blood pressure and supporting nerve and muscle function. If you've been experiencing fatigue, mild cramps, or signs of electrolyte imbalance, getting these minerals from food can be a simple yet effective step. That said, there's one important note. While kale is healthy, it shouldn't be overdone, especially in its raw form. Eating large amounts of raw kale every day can lead to a buildup of oxalates, which may contribute to kidney stones and goitrogens, compounds that can interfere with thyroid function over time. A safe and tasty way to enjoy kale. Toss 1 cup of chopped kale with a drizzle of olive oil, massage gently to soften the leaves, then mix in 2 tablespoons of mashed avocado, a handful of diced red bell pepper, and a splash of lemon juice. Let it rest for about 10 minutes and you'll have a low-potassium, easy-to-digest, nutrient-packed salad. When buying kale, choose wisely. Look for whole, dark green, crisp leaves. Avoid pre-cut, bagged kale. Those tend to lose antioxidants quickly and often become limp or bitter after just a day. That's a sign the quality may not be up to par. One last tip worth remembering. Many people like to toss tomatoes, nuts, or cheese into their kale salads. While that might be fine for the average person, if your creatinine is high or you're on a potassium-restricted diet, those extras can push your meal past the safe limit. And if you've made that mistake before, you're not alone. After kale, another vegetable that often gets overlooked, but can have a surprisingly positive impact on kidney health, is cucumber. With over 96% water content, cucumbers not only help keep you hydrated, but they also support your kidneys in flushing out waste without placing extra stress on your metabolism. I've worked with many patients who experienced lingering fatigue, mild headaches, or just a general sense of heaviness. And in many cases, it was tied to the buildup of waste products in their blood. Adding cucumbers to their daily meals, even in small portions, made a noticeable difference over time. Beyond hydration, cucumbers provide silica, a trace mineral that strengthens connective tissue and supports the tiny blood vessels in your body, including those in your kidney's filtration system. Cucumbers also contain lignans, plant compounds that have been studied for their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, which are particularly helpful for people dealing with chronic health conditions. According to guidelines from the National Institutes of Health (NIH), eating 1 medium cucumber per day is perfectly reasonable. It helps balance fluids, supports digestion, and doesn't throw off your electrolyte levels. One important tip: if you're eating fresh cucumber, consider keeping the peel, especially if it's organic. The skin is rich in insoluble fiber and antioxidants, which help nourish the beneficial bacteria in your gut. And this matters more than you might think. Research increasingly shows that imbalances in gut bacteria can affect kidney function through what's known as the gut-kidney axis, a connection that modern medicine is studying closely. Best time to eat cucumbers. Mid-morning or early afternoon is ideal. It helps curb thirst, aids digestion, and won't interfere with your sleep. Try not to eat cucumbers too close to bedtime, though, since their high water content may lead to nighttime trips to the bathroom. Simple ways to enjoy cucumbers. Eat them raw with a low-sodium, garlic-free hummus. Pair them with unsalted tahini, sesame paste. Slice thin and add to a gentle detox water with mint and basil. Toss into a no-vinegar salad with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon if your doctor allows. A quick caution: not all cucumbers are created equal. Many store-bought varieties are coated with wax. Look for the additive code E905 to extend shelf life. If you're not buying organic, you may need to peel the skin, which unfortunately means removing one of the most nutritious parts. When possible, choose English cucumbers or greenhouse-grown varieties that are unwaxed and safe to eat whole. Lastly, steer clear of pickled cucumbers. Just one small slice can contain over 300 mg of sodium, which is already about 10% of the maximum daily limit recommended for those following a kidney-friendly diet. When it comes to building a kidney-friendly diet, many people immediately think of bland, flavorless meals. But the truth is, with just a few carefully chosen ingredients, you can still enjoy food that's both delicious and safe, and red bell peppers are a perfect example. Just half a cup of fresh red bell pepper contains only about 92 mg of potassium, making it one of the lowest potassium vegetables out there, ideal for anyone keeping an eye on their creatinine levels. What really sets red bell peppers apart is their incredible vitamin C content. A small serving provides more than 150% of your daily vitamin C needs. This powerful antioxidant helps protect the glomeruli, the tiny filtering units in your kidneys, from inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which play major roles in the progression of chronic kidney disease. Red bell peppers also provide lycopene, a type of carotenoid known for supporting cell repair, regulating the immune system, and reducing inflammation. Some studies from the Cleveland Clinic suggest that lycopene can accumulate in kidney tissue and help reduce inflammatory markers in people with declining kidney function. In addition, each serving delivers about 1.5 grams of fiber, which helps regulate digestion and slows the absorption of sugar. That's not only good for your gut, it also helps with blood sugar control, which is an indirect but critical factor in maintaining long-term kidney health. If you're following a low-protein diet, getting enough vitamins and minerals from vegetables like red bell peppers becomes even more important. When protein intake is restricted, your body can easily become deficient in key micronutrients, which may leave you feeling run down, lower your immune function, or make you more susceptible to common illnesses. Another big plus, and something many kidney specialists appreciate, is that red bell peppers add natural flavor without the need for salt. Their sweet, crisp bite with a gentle tang makes them a great replacement for sodium-heavy sauces, helping to lighten the load on your kidneys in a sustainable way. Simple cooking suggestions: lightly sauté with extra virgin olive oil and dried herbs like oregano or thyme, or roast for 20 minutes at 375 degrees F with a pinch of rosemary and a dash of black pepper, if approved by your doctor. A few important notes: don't over-roast. Keeping the cooking time under 25 minutes helps preserve vitamin C and other heat-sensitive nutrients. If your peppers come out mushy and dull in color, that's a sign they've lost much of their nutritional value. A quick heads-up for older adults: red bell peppers belong to the nightshade family. Some people may experience mild indigestion or acid reflux when eating them raw. If that's the case for you, try eating them lightly cooked. They're much easier on the stomach. When shopping, choose firm, brightly colored peppers without wrinkles or soft spots. Avoid canned or jarred peppers unless the sodium content is clearly labeled. Many of these products contain hundreds of milligrams of salt per serving without you even realizing it. Adding red bell peppers to your meals isn't just a way to boost flavor. It's also a smart move for your kidneys when used the right way. This is proof that eating healthy doesn't have to mean eating dull. And if you've ever replaced a salty sauce with fresh veggies like red bell peppers, we'd love to hear about it. Your story might just inspire someone else to start their own journey toward better kidney health. If you think protecting your kidneys means strict diets, major lifestyle overhauls, or relying on medication, you might be underestimating the power of small daily habits. After more than 15 years working with older adults dealing with kidney issues, one thing has become clear to me. Lasting improvements rarely come from complicated changes. They come from consistently doing a few simple things right, every single day. And if I had to pick just one change that's easy to implement, scientifically proven and clearly beneficial for both creatinine levels and overall health, it would be this. Combine the DASH diet with gentle daily movement. 1. The DASH diet, a foundation for long-term kidney health. Originally developed by the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, NHLBI. The DASH diet has been shown to lower blood pressure, support kidney filtration, and slow the progression of chronic kidney disease. It's not a restrictive or unrealistic plan. It's a balanced, practical way of eating that fits into real life. Focus on vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and low-fat dairy. Keep sodium under 300 mg per day, or under 500 mg if you have high blood pressure. Limit red meat, added sugars, and processed foods. Within just a few weeks, many patients report more stable blood pressure, less swelling in the legs, deeper sleep, and most importantly, gradual improvement in blood markers related to kidney function. 2. Gentle daily movement, no gym, no pressure. You don't need to hit the gym. You don't need complex routines. Just 30 minutes of light walking, some gentle stretching, or a few easy yoga moves at home can improve blood flow to the kidneys, enhance filtration, and reduce the buildup of toxins in your bloodstream. Studies from Cleveland Clinic and BMC Nephrology show that light physical activity helps slow the decline in eGFR, a key measure of kidney filtering ability. It also helps control blood pressure, blood sugar, and sleep quality, all of which directly influence kidney health. Did you know? According to a study published in Nature, people who consistently follow a well-rounded healthy lifestyle, including balanced eating, regular movement, maintaining a healthy weight, quitting smoking, and limiting alcohol, reduce their risk of developing chronic kidney disease by up to 68%, even if they have diabetes or high blood pressure. Sometimes the most powerful changes are also the simplest. If you're just getting started, don't try to do everything at once. Pick one habit, stay with it, let it build momentum. Your kidneys and your overall health will thank you for it. Protecting your kidney health doesn't have to start with big changes. It starts with understanding your body and making intentional choices every day. Whether it's swapping kale for cucumbers, adjusting how you hydrate, or simply moving your body a little more, each small step helps your kidneys do their job more easily and helps you live healthier, more in control over time. If you found this video helpful, or if you're on a similar journey to support your kidney function, I'd love to hear your story in the comments. Your experience might be exactly what someone else out there needs to hear today. And if you want to keep receiving health information that's clear, practical, and trustworthy, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. It's a simple way to stay connected and a great way to walk this journey of healthy aging together. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. And as always, remember this. We can't control everything that happens to our bodies, but we can control how we choose to live each day. See you in the next video.